I think it was my granddad or my gran once said to me, if you get a job you like, Billy, you'll never work another day in your life. '86 was when I started my first shop. If I condense it all, it was owned privately. Then a big corporate structure bought the shop, and then all hell pursued over a few years. A lot of guys bought it and they wanted me out. I didn't want to go, so we fought the battle. So, long story short, the battle was lost. You can't win against stuff like that. But it didn't matter because I reinvented myself and went up to the corner of Simon Street. I know it is a graffiti shop because we had all graffiti on the front of the building and stuff like that. Then the same thing happened a few years, no, it was 10 or 11 years later. People bought it and they wanted to build apartments and things like that. The council didn't approve of, I think eventually where they wanted to go, so that was all scrapped. Move on to the building out the front of Carver Pass, that's where I came in from the corner of Simon Street, the graffiti shop. And again, a private owner, a good guy, a really good guy, but unfortunately he employed a couple of guys who wanted to make a name for themselves and impress him, so they became hatchet men on trying to stitch me up financially and put pressure on us. But luckily enough, with me having a direct line to the owner, we eventually sorted it all out.
Marketing and promotion, website, things, so very different than
Then, hence 2 years ago, a new buyer came into the plot again. So it was sold again to a new guy who was really good. I mean, a real humanist. Earthquake proofing the building out the front has had to happen, so I've known for a long time. I've known for about 5 or 6 years that at some point in time there was a move going to happen. I knew right from that amount of time. Very expensive, this one.
No pressure.
No pressure though. No pressure.
Are we just going to take these hangers and...
Yeah, and then bang them on there. Who wants to do a banjo guitar?
Yeah, I'll do a banjo.
Yeah. Yeah, this is you, Carl. It's a bit hard rhetoric. Some of these won't go on the back wall. You might have to just wait till I come through. Right. Sean, ukulele, and I'll do it. I'll do this one. Back with that. So then they did started all of the planning for earthquake proof and stuff like that, and they offered me this. You're not gonna stand fucking watch.
We're all watching.
You've got an audience.
Have you not got anything to fucking
Come and watch, come and watch.
What I wanted was the old which is, let's say, where I came from, in the sense of the shops, to meet the newness of moving on. Shit, I hate words like that. Meet the newness of the new shop, but I didn't want it to be, oh yeah, Bill's now looking like one of those type of shops, you know, the new type shops with lots of brand new stuff and custom corporate styling. You know, that's not me. It's not what I want. But I did want the old to meet the new, and I wanted to define, and this is where the hook comes in. I wanted to define and wanted to find over the next year or two its own level. Yeah, it works. Yeah, it works really good, mate. Yeah, great. And even the end. So if that's what the shop in my head makes its own level, so be it. You know, there's plenty of time. You know, I enjoy the ride. I enjoy the journey. It's a great journey. I just want to continue to do and I want to continue to be able to walk out the shop and go Derry and go, g'day Charles in the bike shop, and hey Danacek, you know, works in Cheapskate, and you know, the food, it's like a movie. It's like, you know, if you watch me walk into the shop and say, yeah, hey, how's it going Charles? Yes, sure. Hey Kim, you know, the builder, hey Bob, yeah, I'm fine, yeah. It's like a song, you know, Penny Lane, you know. There's a woman selling flowers on the roundabout, and likes to keep his fire engine clean, and cuts hair with photos on the wall. It just is. Then that's not about the Beatles, but that's how stupid the Beatles were. They just went tick, tick, in a snapshot. Something as simple as, and that's how I feel. And I feel I'm living in the Beatles video, but I just like how it is. I like it. I suppose, you know, getting more second-hand guitars or used guitars or funky stuff. I like, and people coming in and, hey Bill, how's it going? You know, I've met a lot of people over the years. And you know, as it circulating, the year goes by, you might see somebody, but then maybe 2 years later, or 5 years later, or 10 years later, there's a guy coming in, I bought my first guitar off you, Bill. You know, when you were in, wow, how good is that? It's great. And the fact that I feel really good about it, it's not just like, oh yeah, I got $300 out here, I'm smashing. It's not like that at all. You know, and in the end, it's rock and roll. And it doesn't get any better than that.